So here you go, guys, members of the YouTube channel. So we are cleaning this leather jacket. It's a very old leather jacket. It's very, very stiff, so we've got to soften it. It's got a lot of interesting character to it. Says it was made in the USA. Maytime. They reckon it was made. It's just a symbol. Made by Joe Armstrong. So there you go. Yeah, cool. So this is very, very stiff. So we've obviously got to soften this up. This arm has already been cleaned, and you couldn't do this before. You can sort of see what it's like. This is all part. It's like very, very stiff look. It's really weird. Whereas this is nice and crunchy, you know, soft and sorry, you can see that now, nice and soft. So yeah, it's a bit of a difference. So obviously softening, or at least cleaning this, I should say, is going to help soften it enormously. So we've got to go through. I'm using the I'm using the aniline leather cleaner to do that, and a bamboo pad. So we're spraying on to the bamboo pad. We're getting it nice and wet, obviously, and then we're just rubbing over the surface to help get that softened. It's also going to help remove any dirt, grease and grime that's on there. Just be careful around these sort of things, because you don't want to go ripping them off, you know, and damaging them. So with anything like that, proceed with caution. If you are unaware, you know, proceed with caution. You know how you can get hold of us. You have the WhatsApp group number to get hold of us, and we are there. If you need to do a live video, then you're more than welcome to jump on a live with us, and we can go one-on-one. That is what you're paying for at the end of the day, so we can do that. And if you happen to be close to us, which there aren't that many that are close, there's only maybe half a dozen people that's quite close to us here in East Yorkshire that we've trained, that are close enough to pop in and see us. Probably more than that, 'cause it's quite a lot over sort of West Yorkshire way, but trying to remove, like, I don't know what it is really. It was a stain on there which I've got to try to remove. You can see this is colour loss. All this here, look, all these sort of lines. This is obviously colour loss. It's clearly a vintage item, which the customer wants cleaned, softened, and that's about it. Cleaned, softened, and obviously protected. So we've got to go through and obviously get it all cleaned up, first of all. That's the first task, is to get it all cleaned up. Once we've got it all cleaned up, we are then going to apply some softeners on here. I need to check to see whether we can do that in this same video, because obviously it's still wet, and I don't want to go applying the softeners really while it's wet, in all fairness. It's definitely cleaning dirt and grime off, which is exactly what we need it to do. That's obviously going to help to soften it. Is just the cleaning process. You've got to proceed with caution with stuff like this. You've got to be very, very careful, especially with vintage items, because customers with vintage items can be really particularly funny. You've got to be really careful. It's the same, you know, handbag items and stuff like that, clutch bags, purses, totes, all those sort of things. Obviously, if we've got people on here that are in the USA, and again, terminologies mean a great thing. So a purse in the USA is totally different to what a purse is here in, you know, the UK and Europe and in other countries around the world. So we've got to deal with all the different sort of terminologies to help people understand different things as well, so that they can sort of get used to things and grow with their businesses. If you check out the latest how to go from 0 to 1 million with the R&C Growth Lab on Start Up Your Business, which we uploaded today, the 21st of September 2025. Have a look at that. You may find that instrumental in your business, not just because you're a startup. Even a business has been going 10 years. It may actually open your eyes, because we've learned as we've gone along. So you've got to be prepared to look at different things. So if you just search for the R&C Growth Lab you will find that video and stacks of others to help you in your business. We are going to be bringing a lot more of those to you, so that is all part and parcel of this membership system. So if you please recommend people to subscribe, if this is of value, please get them to subscribe and they can enjoy the benefits like those are that are subscribed at present. So please do not forget to like and subscribe and recommend people to come on board. So it's definitely pulling dirt out. You can see there on the cloth how white it is where I've had it scrunched up like that, and you can see the difference in the dirt. It's pulled out quite a fair bit, to be fair. But naturally, allow that to dry naturally. We would stick that on a coat hanger, put it up in the air, and naturally, let that just dry out naturally. So softening, let's have a look. This is actually dry, so we can get some softening cream on the front of there. Let me just get that. I will be back in a moment. I'm away from the camera, but my microphone is with me. So, applying the softening cream. Here we go. Softening cream. So this is LRC 20. Again, I've obviously checked in certain areas to make sure that it is compatible. As with anything, make sure that if you get a dollop on here like this, that you're not just going to dump that dollop on there, and be done with it. Put it into the pad and do it that way, and then start applying the softening cream to the item. Very, very simple. And then we're going to let that sweat. Now if this was really stiff, then I would put it into a plastic bag and let it sweat into it. But in all fairness, this actually isn't all. It is stiff. It's a lot softer now than what it was. That I can say. It's a lot softer than what it was. Just the cleaning has helped soften this up. So get it all nicely softened, and this is going to help enhance the colour as the softening and everything. So yeah, it's going to work wonders, is this. So get it all softened up. It's going to be amazing. Work everything in. You don't want to go, as I say, just dumping a load of product on there. This is all sort of like false sort of thing, so it's, you've got to just bear that in mind. So get it all protected all the way over. Obviously where it's wet, you don't want to go doing that just yet, because obviously you want to make sure that it dries out fully, but this area thankfully had dried completely. So we were able to get some softening cream on there, which is going to help enormously to soften the jacket and make it feel just like new again. So that's all we got to do, guys. Any questions that you have, please do ask them on the video. We are here to help you. We're here to help make your journey very simple and very easy and headache free. If you have a problem, please reach out. That is what we're here for, is to be reached out to help solve your problem. Do not be frightened to pick up the phone. Do not be frightened to email. Do not be frightened to message. Do not be frightened to go onto the WhatsApp group and ask the questions there also. Thanks very much, guys. We hope you enjoy it.